Well, hello, my fellow gamers. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day wherever you are in this incredible world of ours. If you're new to my channel, hello, I'm Katie. And if you're returning, welcome back. So excited you guys are all here today. We are jumping back into Dinkum, working on continuing to do some decorating. I know it's been a really hot minute since we've done anything with Dinkum. I just wanted to just kind of do something a little bit different tonight. I do still enjoy Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar, don't get me wrong, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different, do something that's just kind of like that I can just veg out on. I'm just been really tired this entire week, so now I'm just trying to just try to make it through the evening. So we're gonna go, not what I want to do. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of do some decorating. I've pretty much done a good chunk of decorating over here. Get off the roof, you naughty bird. But I want to continue decorating in here. I know this was a collaboration that Gerse and I did a while ago, and I kind of wanted to return to it, work on it some more, and just kind of get it completed, and then we'll do an official tour and stuff and get that taken care of. But anyway, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go and start working on decorating. I don't know how late I will be decorating for or designing tonight. Like I mentioned before, I am a little tired. It's been a interesting week when it comes to sleeping and things like that. So, and it's been a while since I've done anything in regards to Dinkum. So bear with me as I try to figure out try to remember how to do everything. Okay, so we have black marble, black tile, cobblestone. I kind of want to do something with that. Hang on. Let's do 100 cobblestone. So originally when we created this, my thought process was designing this off of a place called Amana Colonies. It's a place that I had visited with the hubby and BB, and just loved the old-timey feel to it, and so I kind of wanted to revisit that just a little bit, but this is not turning out the way that I thought it was going to be. Okay. But like I said, just trying some stuff out. Patterned stone, pearl path, marble, gingerbread, gravel, natural. I was kind of hoping for a like a stone setup, but I'm not seeing anything. Something that would allow me to have kind of like a lining up is sometimes very, very hard to do. All right, hold on. Again, bear with me as I try to remember the commands for everything. Oh. I'll leave that. Pick that up. Oh, there's mushrooms. That's new. That's very new. Not seen that yet. Okay, so I did that, and now Awesome. Okay. Now I need to get to the top so that way I can apply. I think I'm going to do a hardwood. I might do, let's do a lighter color. Let's see, what do I have over here? Trying to remember what I have. I think that's a just regular hardwood and maybe the palm wood. I kind of wish there was like a grayish wood, like a brownish gray, because then it would make it feel like it's kind of like worn down. Let's see. There we go. Pick that up. And let's see how this looks. You know what? I'm okay with that. Honestly, I'm very much okay with that. Okay. There we go. No. All right. Okay. There we go. Now, one of the things that I did do was shorten these in the back. And the part of the reason for that is because of the fact that I wanted it, wanted to make sure I had plenty of room behind there for parking and things of that nature. So now we have to shoot. All right, how am I going to get out of here? There we go. Shoot. No. Okay, why isn't it letting me place that there? Shoot a pickle. Is it because of there being stuff in front of or behind it? What happens if we lower that? No. There we go. Let's see. Can we do it from here? Of course not. Okay. So now we have to... Where's my pergola? Shoot a pickle. Where'd that go? Oh, it's down there. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now no more picking up spots you're not supposed to pick up. Hi, hubby. Yep, looks like you're the first tonight. Yeah, just a little bit. I'm putting down some pathing that turns it into, that pretty much paints the floor a little bit. But I'm also, gonna shorten this as well, so that way it's not as long of a building. Gerse will probably get mad at me, but that's okay. He's kind of refusing because he helped me build this or put this up, and I have yet to decorate it. So he's kind of refusing to come help me because I've taken so long to decorate this. I am doing it now. You are right. Changing it up a little bit. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Give a second for my energy to come back up. Okay. You know, Hubs, if you're still here, you should message Gerse and be like, dude, what the heck? Pull this pattern. I'm just taking this down. All right. Oops. There we go. Perfect. All right. What should I do for the corners? Yeah, stop yawning. My goodness. I do love that there's now trains in the game. I don't know if I'll add a train to this island just yet. Just because of the fact that I don't know what I'm going to do with this island at this point in time. I did have a lot of great ideas, but I don't know if I'm going to incorporate them onto this island or if I'm going to do them on a different island. Let's go ahead and get rid of a bunch of these. Let's see. Let's go find us some trees. To kind of take over and kind of hide these. Actually, hang on. Let me do this instead. All right. So now we're going to grab this tree. I'm going to place it in the corner here. Same goes with this tree and this corner. Okay. So now that we've gotten that kind of designed, or I guess colored in would be the right term. I think this is the concrete I used. We're going to now take this across here. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Like an interesting transition over. I know, like over here I did this, and then I transitioned it over to the smooth concrete, just kind of doing like an interchange of the concrete a little bit. I need some steps. Let's do, there's brick, cement, palm. Hello, Mike. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Do some cement. Rid of that. And then let's see. We have our fence. Herbal. Actually, let's see. Hedge. Bring this down. And we'll use this to kind of there we go. And we got those lights. The big lights over there. Let's see. I think at one point I was trying to level this down for a parking lot. But I know I have to keep this part on this level for a couple different reasons. I think we tried to think of different ways that we could turn these into parking spaces. Let's do 1, 2, 2, 1. Let's see. Maybe we might have to do this. Where is that? There it is. Actually, before we do anything, let's go ahead and sleep to the next day. So that way, it saves all of the progress we've made. Okay. Again, always having to remember what I need to do to switch that over. Okay, so we're going to do this. 2, 1. And we're going to use the smooth concrete. See how that turns out. might have to... There we go. Oops. I don't know if I like that. This is kind of revisiting my Animal Crossing days and being very particular about... Sorry about that. Being very particular about what I place down for various locations and spots. Only problem is that the smooth concrete is the only thing that is like a solid. But let's try the marble. I don't think I'll like it, but you never know unless you try. Yeah. No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do the smooth. So I think anything else with having like the subtexture will probably drive me a little crazy. Hello, hubby. It is very, very similar to Animal Crossing. I would say it's, in my opinion, there's not as much freedom when it comes to decorating in Dinkum. And I mean, like, you can't place something in between each of these square grids. And you can't bring in your own type of code or pattern to make your own designs. You pretty much, what is in the game is what you get to work with. And that's not necessarily saying that's a bad thing or anything like that. There's definitely way more items that you can decorate with than Animal Crossing. Even though Animal Crossing does have quite a few. But it's definitely a different type of... a different kind of decorating, for sure. All right, let's do right on lawnmower. Wheelbarrow, jet ski, tractor. All right. Hang on. Oh, I don't have a license. Dang it. I was going to try to move the truck around, but that didn't work. Oh. Need a license, of course. There, we got some in there. Not a ton, but that's okay. Let's do 4. Then we will Hello, Robert. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? There you go. Let's see. Path. There we go, cobblestone. Alright. Okay. All right, so we're going to go back to decorating this. And then we'll see where we're at that point. Because I will admit I am a little tired tonight. Let's see, some fish. We could do a fish pond. Oh. Mm-hmm. Let's do, is there a crate? There's a couple of crate options. Crate. Fish. Let's see what we got here. Just grabbing some random fish here. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Oh. Okay. This is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's okay though. All right, let's see. Bring this down, get rid of that. Let's see, cement. Okay, and now let's do the pond. All right, that's actually pretty cool. Let's do a crate. Oh. Crate there. 2 crates. Put one here. Or here. A couple around. So wait, how do I... Actually, we're gonna pick this up. We're gonna pick this up. That there. Okay. All right. Not expecting to get my shoes wet. There we go. Got some fish laying around. Let's see. I do kind of want a clownfish. I'm curious to know if we can place these items down too. We could put it down like that. Let's get those up there. Okay. I know a lot of traps. See if we can get some of these other items in here. Wish I could. Well, I guess I'm doing that. Interesting. Okay. There we go. All right, I kind of like how that's turning out a little bit. I think the next thing is to connect the back end to the front. Cement path. Let's see, smooth cement. Give it just a second to get my energy levels back up. I'm trying to decide how this parking lot's gonna work. The nice thing about Dinkum is that you can put trees like right next to each other. Can't do that in Animal Crossing. One of the things that I absolutely would have loved to do was turn this area right here into a airport, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Just because of the fact that there's just not enough room over here. Not with what I want to do. Okay, let's see. Bring this down. I still have to kind of figure out how to lay the grass a little bit better. I'm still, even though I've had Dinkum for a while, I haven't played enough to know all the ins and outs of the game. And so, like, knowing how to place the grass down, changing the grass type, that is all still a relatively new thing that I do not know how to do. I kind of started playing Dinkum with the because of the fact that it's similar to Animal Crossing, but yet not at the same time. And so, originally my thought process was, you know, play this game and be a part of the community, very similar to Animal Crossing. And it is a wonderful community, do not get me wrong. Dinkum has a fantastic community. I do find decorating in Dinkum a little challenging for me, just because of the fact that in other games such as Enshrouded and things like that, you have a lot of flexibility when it comes to the actual decorating itself. Sorry, my eyes started twitching. And even Animal Crossing has a little bit more, I feel like just a little bit more flexibility, because you can place things in between two squares to kind of camouflage things a little bit. The plus side with Dinkum is that you can look at something from all different angle types, which can also be a challenging portion of it too. Whereas Animal Crossing, you're always left with one particular view, so you decorate to that view, and it's easy to hide things that way, whereas in Dinkum, it's a little bit more challenging. So this game is a very much a challenging game for me when it comes to decorating sometimes. I really have to stop yawning. Oh my goodness. If I keep yawning, I'm gonna have to call it early. Just so that way I can get some sleep. I'm so tired. I think the the weekend kind of caught up to me a little bit. You'd think that with fall back for us, that I would be a little bit, it'd be easier to adjust, but it's actually been a little bit harder because of BB. He had to adjust to everything being an hour later, which is not always easy when you're a toddler, just because of the fact that you now suddenly have to, wait to eat a little bit longer kind of thing. And I do feel bad for him for that a little bit. But yeah, you have to make those adjustments. And then in addition to that, over the weekend and leading up to probably 2 nights ago, BB was struggling to stay asleep. He was sick over the weekend. And so then we were up handling him not feeling well. And then, just continuously worrying about him not feeling well afterwards. So it's been a weekend, and it's been a week too. So I feel like I just have not gotten the sleep that I need to get. So I will probably be ducking out a little early. I wonder what else we have in here. Okay, yeah. Like I said, struggle busing. Blistering bottle, interesting animal brush, blueprint, boogie board. Advanced slingshot. That looks like a pipe. Megaphone. Comb. Butterfly perfume. Interesting. Guitar. That's the favorite combination Gerse likes to force me to wear whenever we're playing this game together. Ooh, diving helmet. I wonder if I can place that item. We're going to try that. So if I can, then I can put that down in this area. Base helmet. Whoa. Charging station. And that's pretty. Curiosity has me. Quarry, interesting. Keg, animal den. Yes. Dog kennel. A weather station. Grab that. Spinning wheel. Cheese maker. Item sign. A water tank. Wonder if that's something I can use too. A windmill would be a cool thing to have. We could try the wheelbarrow too. Brick well. Storage barrel. Native bread. Rowboat, jet ski. I I don't think I can place those on land. So I think the best thing to do is not decorate with those. Teak desk, fireplace, post box, stool, large fountain. Ooh. Various letters. Tin direction sign. So we'll do that one instead. Bottle tree wood. Bulletin board. That looks interesting. Clock. Blast furnace. Again, just trying to see if there's anything in here that I could use for decorating. Statue, coffee bean, crock skewer. Jeez. Oh, it's too funny. Too funny. Fern vase. Giant lily garden tap. Gosh, I always forget all of the stuff that you can find in this game. It's crazy. There are a lot of cool items, and there's a lot of items in here that I wish we could have in other games, like Animal Crossing. I wish we could definitely put the train or the vehicles in Animal Crossing. I think that would be the coolest thing ever. Ride around in them. I mean, it's awesome that they have the pipe that can help you get from one area to the next. Black. Alright, I think I'm going to place a few more of these items down and then probably call it a night because I am having the worst time keeping my eyes open. I know it's one of my shorter streams, but that's okay. I feel like my decorating is a little slow going for Dinkum right now. All right. That there. That's pretty cute, actually. Curiosity has me on how big this water tank is. It's not as big as I thought it was, but I do want to bring that over. There we go. And then we'll have this right there. Anything else to decorate with? Let's see where we can place this. Maybe right in here? Oh, it's actually kind of pretty. Kind of ties into the antique store right here. And then this is supposed to be kind of like a little cafe of sorts right here. So yeah, I think that was very well decorated, considering, as I mentioned before, struggling with decorating within Dinkum. But I am going to actually call it a night. Like I said, I am having a very hard time keeping my eyes open right now. I don't know if I'm going to do any streaming this weekend. I do have a video that I'm working on where Hubs and I continue our adventuring of Enshrouded that I am working on. We ended up doing another gameplay night and went out and got the furnace so that way we could start upgrading our armor sets. And hopefully this weekend at some point we'll be able to play a little bit more so that way we can have a full complete armor set to start really exploring the winter area. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining tonight. If you enjoy watching this content, make sure that you're clicking that like button and subscribe if you want to be notified whenever I add content or go live, so that way you can join me. But anyway, like I said, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Wherever you are in this incredible world of ours, have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep on being inspirational, and until next time, bye bye.